Ever wondered what it would be like to live on another planet? Not the cold, dusty Mars we see today, but a Mars from a distant past. Let's travel back in time, 1 billion years, to a world you wouldn't recognize. What if you could live on Mars back then? Forget the red desert. Picture this: you're standing on the shore of a vast ocean, under a pale blue sky dotted with wispy white clouds. The air is cool and crisp, thinner than Earth's, but breathable. You take a deep breath, it feels fresh, clean. The sun, a little smaller and dimmer than we're used to, casts a gentle golden light across the landscape. You'd live in a world of 2 moons, Phobos and Deimos, much larger in the sky than they are today, would race across the heavens. Imagine the stunning nights, with a silver glow from one moon setting while another rises, painting the clouds and water in ethereal light. The stars would be breathtakingly clear, without the light pollution of modern cities. Your Martian home wouldn't be a pressurized dome. It could be a dwelling carved into the side of a rust-colored cliff, overlooking a river delta that empties into the northern sea. The landscape is a mix of volcanic mountains, some still gently puffing steam into the atmosphere, and sprawling plains covered in a primitive moss-like vegetation, perhaps in shades of green, red, or even purple. What would you eat? The Martian oceans would likely be teeming with simple, microbial life. You might not be grilling fish, but perhaps you could harvest nutrient-rich algae or bacterial mats from the shallow coastal waters. On land, you could forage for edible lichen-like organisms growing on the rocks, providing a crunchy, earthy supplement to your diet. Water would be abundant, flowing in rivers and collecting in freshwater lakes. Your daily routine would be shaped by the Martian environment. The gravity is only about 38% of Earth's. Imagine the freedom. You could leap across small canyons, climb steep hills with ease, and carry heavy loads without breaking a sweat. A Martian day, or Sol, is about 40 minutes longer than an Earth day, giving you a little extra time to explore your alien world. But this ancient Mars wasn't entirely a paradise. The atmosphere, while breathable, was thin. This means less protection from the sun's ultraviolet radiation. You'd need to be careful, seeking shade during the brightest parts of the day or covering up. The weather could also be extreme. Without a thick atmospheric blanket, temperatures would drop sharply at night, creating a significant difference between day and night. Dust storms, while probably not as monstrous as they are today, would still kick up fine red dust, forcing you indoors. And what about the neighbors? While we haven't found evidence of complex life, the building blocks were all there. The waters and soil of this ancient Mars could have been home to a universe of microscopic organisms. You'd be coexisting with the earliest, simplest forms of Martian life, the true natives of the planet. This vibrant, water-filled Mars wasn't destined to last. Over hundreds of millions of years, the planet's core cooled. Its protective magnetic field, which shielded the atmosphere from the harsh solar wind, flickered and died. Without this shield, the sun's radiation began to strip away the Martian air, molecule by molecule. The pressure dropped. As the atmosphere thinned, the water began to boil away into space. The rivers dried up, the oceans evaporated, and the planet grew colder and colder. The life-giving water that carved canyons and filled basins was either lost to the cosmos or frozen deep underground, locked away in permafrost. The green and blue Mars slowly transformed into the red, frozen desert we know today. So, living on Mars 1 billion years ago would have been an incredible, yet fragile, existence. You would have witnessed the final, glorious chapter of a living world. You'd have walked on the shores of alien seas, under the light of 2 moons, experiencing a world on the brink of a monumental change. It's a reminder of how precious and delicate a planetary ecosystem is. The story of ancient Mars isn't just science fiction. It's a cosmic tale of planetary evolution, of life's potential, and its potential loss. It makes you look at our own blue planet with a newfound sense of wonder and a deep appreciation for the home we have right here, right now. Thanks for joining me on this journey back in time. If you enjoyed this trip to ancient Mars, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more cosmic adventures. See you next time.